There's no place to escape to.
This is the last stream.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Wow. Welcome to the last stream on the left, everybody. The first one of 2017. Yeah. Isn't that exciting?
It is. It is.
What? Yeah.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?
That's right.
Congratulations.
Three Doors Down. They are performing at the inauguration, and I cannot wait to hear Kryptonite.
That's the only song they will play. They will play it 8 times in a row.
They have to.
Do they have another song about being 3 doors down? Don't they have a
Yeah,
song
like they were
about
stalking
how-
you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we have a bunch of stuff to talk about here. The last stream on the left, it makes sense given the recent news about Donald Trump. That works. This is going to be a heavy Trump episode.
Wait a second, because he likes to get pissed on.
Possibly by Russians.
Don't say possibly. We know for a fact of all of the stories in the world that it is completely true that he likes to be pissed on. And the reason why we know that is true because he came out and said, I don't like to be pissed on. As a matter of fact, I'm a germaphobe.
He's a germaphobe. And, well, it's the most presidential thing about him, quite frankly. So let's see here now. But now we have a story here. Now, this one, it's about a Planet X, which sounds horrifying, like a 1989's Joker created another universe.
This shit's real this time, guys.
Yeah, well, the world could be set to end in October this year when a giant mysterious planet collides with our own, according to conspiracy theorist David Mead. Now, we've got a picture of David Mead up here. Let's check him out, Travis.
He
That's
is too truthful to be handsome. He sort of looks like the dude that was in Jade, who was also not the guy that was in the original Manhunter, the original Silence of the Lambs movie. The guy with that weird beard. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't think of him.
I think he looks like that fella from Mystery Science 3000, doesn't he?
Frank Connor.
It's possible. So now this is the main guy behind the Planet X theory.
This is the main guy behind the 2017 Planet X theory. There are many people behind Planet X. See, the theory is that Planet X, he believes, this guy, that a star, which he calls a binary twin of our sun, is coming at us towards the South Pole.
And you know what we say about that?
Don't come at me with that.
Oh, you think the South Pole is saying that in snow right now?
Yes.
Now let's see, Travis. Let's see a picture of where Niburu, aka Planet X, sits in our solar system.
Bam!
Oh.
And that is complete truth. And you know why that's truth? Because there are many circles in that image. But you know it's true. So apparently, well, one of the weird offshoot theories about Planet X is that we're a part of what is a binary star system, and that we are like we're in the middle of one, and next to us we have a baby sister one, and Niburu comes from that. And Niburu comes around every once in a while. First of all, to let the space Jews jump off and inhabit it.
Excuse me?
Atlantis. You don't fucking act like you don't know what I'm talking about, Kessel.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know.
Reptilians hatched space Jews from their eggs on the planet Niburu when they first got close, and they dropped them off, saying sick of their fucking hate. They're complaining about how cold the soup is. Now we come back.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I know it's coming back. It's coming back to fucking get its horrible planet-like revenge.
Well, he says the reason why we can't see it is because it's coming at us from a weird angle.
Ooh, that's interesting. Like when Henry and I see each other on the subway, he always sneaks up behind me and I say, ah! And I always throw him onto the tracks.
Well, that's because you are a sizist, and you will not look below your shoulders. You will pretty much consider everyone a non-entity that you cannot look eyeball to eyeball with. And so what you do is, I just scurry under your field of vision, I tug on your penis like it's a fucking old-fashioned doorbell.
Uh-oh.
And you start acting like a butler.
Well, that's not right. It's a tough plight that I have.
Travis, let's see an illustration of what is going to happen when Nibiru comes into contact with Earth.
Cool.
Big fucked up. We're getting fucked up big time.
Well, it's so big. Why is it so big? I thought it was from our little sister universe there.
Well, no,
I
it's
meant
a
little
twin.
sister. I meant little sister more in the nomenclature of we're the big sister.
Oh, I see.
Because
That's
we're
good.
here.
Well, one reviewer of this book said on his website he focuses on facts and science, astronomical quote-unquote evidence to lure some readers into his material, but after a dozen pages it starts to get all religious for almost 40 pages, more than a third of the book mentioning visions and dreams.
Ooh.
But that's all you need. In the end, what have we learned about reality? If you can dream it, you can be it. Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you sit and think about, like, I had a dream that I was at Donald Trump was choreographing a modern dance piece, and I went to go see the modern dance show, and I snuck up into the attic, and I saw that Donald Trump had a bunch of Chinese people all tied up together with chains up in this roof area. I think it's because I've been watching a lot of Deadwood, but that's real now.
Isn't that wild? I picture big Donald Trump acting like Big Boy from Dick Tracy. Do you remember how Big Boy would scream at Madonna? And he'd say, "Get your legs up," you know, eating all the oysters. I imagine Donald Trump is doing that right now to the Rockettes and Three Doors Down.
I once had a dream where me and Miley Cyrus wrote a 9/11 musical.
I love Miley Cyrus.
Love Miley Cyrus. What was it called? Do you remember any of the song names or any of the lyrics from it?
9/11, 9/11,
Very
Miley
simple.
Cyrus, here's my friend Marcus.
Wrecking Ball.
Classic. You were just trying to fuck Miley Cyrus in the dream and going along with whatever it is that she said. And you're like, yeah, I'd love to do a 9/11 musical. Can I see the vagina?
I love her. She pops that pee like Tommy Laurent.
You're really on this.
Popping that pee.
You mentioned it on our Jack the Ripper episode today. You've been all about saying popping that pee.
Popping that pee. All the people are doing it. They pop it up. I don't think it's like a little pog.
You're acting like popping up the pee. When you say popping the pee, it sounds like, in my head, it's like a larger pussy is coming down and snapping up a smaller pussy.
Yeah, what else? Yeah.
Or it's like an alien mouth, like in the movie Alien, where it goes like, and then a smaller pussy comes out like a little, like, escape pod.
Are you reading my mind right now? That is exactly what I'm thinking.
But Planet Niburu is coming, and at this point, we should kind of hope on it, right?
Yeah. Can we all jump off, or does it just have to be people that you mentioned earlier?
Space Jews, which is completely real and not offensive to say, because they are Jews from deep in space. It's got nothing to do with it. That's not derogatory.
No, intergalactic space in Jewish individuals.
Yes. If I were to call them moon complainers, then that'd be a different story. But I didn't. And this is a live feed.
Yes, and that would just be your mother. The Zabrowskis are called moon complainers. Everybody knows it.
I also feel that Niburu, this time it's real.
This time it's real. Well, there is one person who fully and totally, completely believes this guy. His name is Robert Vicino. He said the elites might already be preparing for the end. He told the Daily Star, you have to ask yourself, why did Russia just have a drill for 40 million people?
Vicino?
Yeah, you fucking idiots.
Vicino. And of course, Vicino, he has a vested interest in this. He sells doomsday bunkers. Here's a picture of Vicino.
You can tell he's serious because he's mostly pants.
Yes, very serious and nice bunker. He sounds like a detective who would try to bust up the mob, but then the mob would be like, well, you want some free peanuts? And he'd be like, I love it here.
Detective Bobby Vicino.
Yeah. We paid him off in peanuts, that dumb shit. He believes Niburu was going to take over.
What's kind of fun is the fact that he's banking on Niburu coming, and he also runs a doomsday like house business, like a weird one of those things where it comes out and being like, that's bad for your business. You should be like, Nibiru's coming, but if we just build the world's biggest trampoline, then we can just bounce Niburu off the thing, and that's why I'm selling everybody their own individual section of the universal trampoline.
Oh, that's exciting. You have to take turns jumping though at the right time to not sink the whole thing.
Yeah, like they did because that's technically what Ed Walters did to create the soft landing spot for the UFO. But if you want to say it's fake or not.
Let's see one more picture of Bobby Vicino.
He's trying to break into his own basement.
Always secure. That's what that's about. You know what? And there's certainly no girls in there. That's for certain.
It's always the people who look like they're ones who are going to break into your house and treat you like they're going through the purge that sells you the safe home. They have the key. They know how to sneak in. Why would anybody trust this guy?
I'm developing a new type of panic room where instead of going there to feel calm, you go in there you feel panic when you go in there because of the girls screaming in there. You could imagine how many handcuffs he has. Any man who's proud to show you how many handcuffs he owns.
Dangerous guy.
Here's your sign.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Nibiru was planned to hit our planet in December 2015, and before that, it was supposed to be in September 2015, and before that, it was the Mayan apocalypse of 2012, and before that, it was 2003. But this time, it's coming.
I was really hoping 2012 would be it, right? That was Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl? Well, I don't know how you catch him, but
You're the best. You're the best in the business.
I'm running for Brooklyn's borough president, and this is going to be my thing. We need a small government that works for the people. You are your own government.
God, I hate it.
That's good.
I think it's good. I think it's fine. I think it's good. Someone asked here, fossilized Dresden just asked me, who's the inferior sibling, me or Jackie? It is me.
Oh, that's not true. It's that dog your parents fed to death.
It's dead now, so it's inferior or nothing.
All right, well, are we done with talking about spacecraft?
I think we're done with the spacecraft.
Should we move on to train news?
I think we might be able to run on a train news.
Are you ready? Do you have a ticket for the express train to
Trump Town? Let's see what we got here. We are losing the signal, and we are gonna be in a bit of trouble. Can you see us? Can you hear
Can it
us?
happen?
Yeah. Titties messed up. I didn't call him Titties, but then he didn't plug in the computer this whole time, so now he gets called Titties.
Yeah, we're just making sure that the computer does not die, so we not... Oh, we got it!
We're back on track.
We're on track.
All right.
Thank you, Travis. Thank you very much.
Let's play this video, and then let's take a phone call afterwards. I hope the number's on the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's play this video.
All right, let us, everybody, get on to the Trump train!
America, great again.
What a song.
Love this song.
On the Trump train, get up and go. America, great again.
This is what a dumb time.
Join us, feel the power. It's a
Travis, you gotta show us. I want the whole world to
don't
see
get
our
that.
fucking getting down.
Come and join us, feel the power. It's a movement, renovation.
Renovation's not the right word.
No, it's a movement renovation.
America,
But that doesn't-
great again.
No, it's a movement renovation.
And they said that music was going to get worse under a conservative. Look at that. That is just brilliant stuff.
Let that guy play the inauguration.
Why
Let
wouldn't
that
he?
guy play. He would love to.
Well, Lee Greenwood is playing.
Ah!
Yes, he's going to sing about America. All right, are you guys ready for a phone call?
I'm
Okay.
ready for a fucking phone call.
Let's do it. All right, so Henry can't hear the callers, correct? So we'll,
Oh, I can hear him. I can't answer them.
He can't answer, so don't be waiting for Henry to talk. We'll have to hang up on you, and then Henry can respond. All right, let's do our first caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Great. How are you guys? Welcome back. We're happy to have you guys back.
Oh my God, it's so great to be back. This year is going to be a lot of fun. Yes. What's going on? What's your name?
Well, my name's Christina Z.
Hello.
Hello. I have a very horrific and embarrassing story that I think fits in with the theme of the parental sex lives.
Okay, here we go. Parental sex lives.
That's right.
My goodness.
Yeah, you know.
I think are we about to find out how much money it would take for you to have sex with your father?
Can we just not ask that question on one frickin' episode?
No, we are most certainly not. But I have a really, in that, general theme, I do have a story I think you guys will appreciate. So, my first ex-husband, I have two of those. My first ex-husband, when he was about 11, was crawling under his parents' bed to look for his father's Playboy.
Yuck.
They didn't know he was in there. He was crawling around the other side of the bed that does not face the door, going in the room.
Oh no.
And he hears
God.
the door close. So he assumes one of his parents has walked in and is going to do something, and he's waiting for them to leave because he's embarrassed he's going to get caught. And then he begins hearing noises. And I won't go into details, but sex commenced on the bed
Just go
while
into-
he was under the bed.
If you could go into great detail of the noises, was it like a raccoon who was just about to snap into a 40?
Oh, yes, thank you, Grandma.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit of chanting, a little bit of screaming. But yeah, so he was under the bed, hoping not to be discovered, having the worst moment of his entire life. And
Oh, did he get hard?
when
Oh,
they're-
I hope not. Or did he start looking at the pornography down there? Oh my
Be
goodness.
like, oh.
Well, maybe that's why I divorced him. So his mother turns around to get out of the bed, and instead of turning around on the side she got in the bed on, she basically stepped on him. He couldn't fit all the way under the bed because there was so much crap under there. So he was discovered, and he just pretended he had been asleep the whole time and was looking for the cat under the bed and fell asleep.
Well, isn't that exciting? So
That is
parents,
great.
make sure, everyone always talk. Thank you so much for your call. That's wonderful. We'll talk about it now. Thank you for calling. So everyone always talks about, oh my God, children are scared about what's under the bed. But this is a parent's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
This is worse than a monster being under your bed. So now if I ever do get married, I'm checking under there every single time if I happen to have a child.
I think what you could do with the son or a child, if they snuck in and heard you having sex with your wife or whatever it is, whatever the relation is at that point, with a stepmother or not, it's kind of like if you catch a kid smoking cigarettes, right, where you make them smoke the whole pack. It's
Marathon
like, now
it.
you got to watch me fuck your mom again, but with eyeballs on me, so you see how I made you.
Well, I believe that might take a turn for the old getting the kid taken away.
Yeah.
But
a call
isn't
to
that
old
the goal
CPS
in the
right
end?
there.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
I thought she was gonna say that it was gonna be some sort of like Albert Fish type of situation where he was hiding under the bed and Daddy came in and brought out the paddle.
Oh my
Yeah, I thought
goodness.
she was just going to see his waggling butt right there, and in some weird fucking horrible moment of chaos magic, the father just turned the butt into his mother's butt and would just start having sex with him from behind. But
That would be wild, huh? Kind of hot stuff there, too. Strange. But, that was the time where people had to share the smut. I mean, nowadays, everyone has their own unique smut. And that really is playing into the problem that we're having with everyone and their bubbles.
Yeah.
When everyone was forced to ejaculate over similar content, I think we had something to bond over as opposed to now.
Meryl Streep is to blame.
I believe that's true. And MMA, apparently. All right. Well, thank you so much for that call. We're going to take a bunch more, but let's move on here. We were just talking about Donald Trump, and of course, Donald Trump and the Russians. Speaking of being in bed together, they seem to be canoodling quite a bit.
It's a big story. We don't exactly know what's going on just yet. There are no concrete details. There's a lot of innuendo. There's a lot of allegations being thrown around.
Do you remember when trickle down used to be about economics? And now
Kessel.
it is about Russian prostitutes and the
Kessel.
next president of the United States.
But we do know, regardless of anything else, Russian hackers are elites. I mean, they're wonderful at their job. They're fantastic at it.
Top tier.
Top tier. And we've actually got some video of Russian hackers at work.
Now, is this
No,
some training?
what I'm actually kind of afraid of is reprisal from these guys, because this video, I mean, like, this shit's pretty chilling. These guys are really, they're intense, and they are trained, and they are just this couple of moments away from the White House.
And this is secret footage that we were solely able to obtain.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Note the smooth slaps. And note this. Now they just come after you. Now how would you defend against that? How would you defend against that? There is no way. Absolutely nothing you could do. Jason Bourne would look like Henny Youngman compared to this guy.
What are they even doing? What purpose do this serve?
They are, honestly, Henry, you're telling me if somebody came after you like that, you would not curl up in a ball immediately?
No, I just do it right back.
It's just super fast slap fighting.
You literally, all you do is... These guys all look like the fat dudes that put together like video game opening videos that they'd just be like, I can do karate and stuff. I've been training under Sentai fucking... This guy.
This is every nerd that I grew up with. And this is myself when I was home training in the basement as well.
We used to videotape ourselves in the garage, like doing dumb shit like this. I used to do it with the broom handle, like being like pretending to be all badass.
Yeah, but you got short, quick agility.
Maybe you just gotta...
And that's the Constitution. All right, that's a great video.
That's a crossword puzzle.
Oh, you're good. Oh, whoa!
I'm fucking fast, dude. You think you can come at me?
No.
You think these Russians think they can come to fucking America and come at me?
All right. I think you won. Wow, quick. So low to the ground to begin with, and then he even goes lower. Oh my goodness! All right, we got a caller on the line, but we'll get to them right after this. Let's stick with politics for a little while.
Let's stick
Please.
with it. I mean, of course, we're about to inaugurate Donald Trump. Politics. We're about to inaugurate Donald Trump, but we cannot forget about the presidents of the past that are still alive today. And we cannot forget the crimes of the presidents still alive today.
Sure.
And
Nail it up to the wall!
we have a video of a man who ran across one of the presidents still alive today. He didn't let him get away with it. He didn't let this guy just get a slice of pizza and move along with his day.
He didn't let this 94-year-old man just have a nice day.
Fucking, you cannot let him off the fucking hook just because he's 94.
94.
Just because he's not president anymore. And this guy got it fucking easy.
Yeah. This is a good old example of giving someone what for.
All right, let's watch this idiot.
When it comes to going out to eat, Houston, Texas has got to be one of the best cities in the entire world. But sometimes a restaurant's atmosphere can leave you feeling rather ill. As if my stomach wasn't churning enough from walking into Fuzzy's Pizza and Cafe on Antoine and seeing the first two items on the menu were the President and Barbara Bush pizzas. I had to sit underneath a wall of photos of this so-called man. You see, Papa Bush lives not too far from where I do. And when he frequents a business in this city, it's often turned into a shrine of sorts. When I saw that Secret Service agent walk in the door and scope the place out, I knew lunch was only going downhill. Sure enough, several minutes later, the entourage arrived. I went out to my car to get my camera and come back in and give this so-called man a piece of my mind.
Murderous Zionist piece of shit. You won't get your New World Order, guy. I can't. Are you happy for the millions of deaths you're part of? People know. People are waking up to the reality of this, Mr. Bush, you piece of shit.
Listen, that's unnecessary.
No, it is not unnecessary. The guy is responsible for killing millions. If you knew anything about real history...
No.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Fuck you.
Now, if you excuse me, I will have one pepperoni
This was
slice.
not a planned action
That's
event.
good, Travis.
That's
It
good.
wasn't to educate other people.
Now I
It was a
would get myself a slice of pepperoni pizza. That's my George Bush Sr. impression.
Yeah,
Not gonna die.
your George W. Bush, or your George Bush sounds like fucking Bob Dylan.
Not
I'm
gonna
going to get some pizza.
I
just
just
doing-
want a slice of pepperoni pizza, but it's too hot for my old tongue.
You're just doing a Dana Carvey impression of Dana Carvey doing the impression of Bush.
Got at that.
Dana Carvey had a good run.
President, not at this juncture.
That's good. Kind of a JFK there as well.
Not gonna die. Not this juncture with me, President. My name's Judge Bush Sr. I want a Strambole. Can I have a Strambole? Classic SNL brand content. I'm Pat. And guess what? Pat was a fucking woman.
And
Pat
you
had
know-
a fucking pussy. And if you
No.
looked at her fucking body, you could tell she had fucking tits.
No.
It's not a fucking mystery.
We didn't know what Pat was, but I do believe she was married to a person or dating someone named Stu. Was it Pat and Stu?
No, Stu.
Is that Stu?
No.
Well, I'm
it's
so
not
happy
Stu.
that
Stu's
the night-
gone. All right, Stu's fucking gone.
Oh.
He's dead.
Where'd Stu go?
Committed suicide because his family caught him and tried to put him in one of those homosexuality treatment camps where he fucking electroshocked him to be straight, and then he blew out his brains.
Oh, I wish A to Z could have gotten to the letter S when Stu committed suicide.
Scared straight.
You thought I was the cheery one. Oh. Okay, all right, let's take a phone call, Travis. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for calling. What's your name?
My name is Tim Braun. How are you guys?
What's up? You said Tim?
Yes.
That's another 3-letter name.
Tim Braun.
It's all coming together. How you doing, Tim? What do you want, buddy?
I'm good. I can't wait to see you guys next week.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I can't. That'll be so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking awesome.
So I have a question for you guys.
Just throw it out there, Tim. You're just a little Nolan
Was there
Ryan.
ever a time... Was there ever a time you guys ever overshared on the podcast?
Oh, yeah, like every episode.
Yeah. There was one time where I talked about what my penis looked like, and then someone did a drawing of it, and it was very disturbing.
Yeah. I can't even, at this point, between all of the shows that we've done for about 7 years, I think it's all out on the table.
Pretty much.
I don't know. There was definitely moments where I woke up in cold sweats, and then it was like, what did I say on something like Roundtable of Gentlemen? And now that I think, I can't even pick one. I mean, everything is out there. So you just get used to realizing that people know more about you than you even remember about yourself.
Yeah, seriously, I feel like I know you guys more than some of my friends.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Never get to know your friends very well, because then the one that is a serial killer, you got to report him, and then you're out a friend, and it's a nightmare. But thanks so much for calling, Tim. We'll see you next weekend.
Thanks for having me.
Hell
I'll see you there.
And Henry will answer your question here after now.
Do you remember, first of all, when I said, it wasn't on the podcast, I forgot that I had told, I think it was an article for The Guardian during Heroes Reborn that I had come on the sigil to get the role, and I did not realize that would reverberate back. Like, I forgot that when you say that out loud, then all of the people that are there for Heroes Reborn news also then found out that I used calm magic.
And now, did that make you the coolest guy in class, or did it backfire?
Look at me, man.
Oh, that is so cool.
Did it or did it not?
I think it did.
I can't hear you, and you probably can barely hear me, but guess what? I'm too cool to care because I'm on fleek. This is now Tumblr. I'm a man and a woman and a squid.
All those kind of things, huh? I mean, I'm trying to think. Maybe, oh, man, the trophy story is always a waking nightmare.
Oh, man, that was still one of the best.
Abused.
Well, honestly, the best
just
one, the show that happened, the show before Roundtable of Gentlemen, Brain and the Beast, when Holden basically said way too much information about his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, my goodness,
and it destroyed everybody's relationships with everybody. And we had to delete the podcast. The whole podcast has gone off the internet because of the things he said.
Yeah, so honestly, none of us have made a mistake large enough to have an entire podcast deleted, or if we did, Marcus just refused to delete it. And he said, now you'll learn a lesson. Marcus does that a lot. Marcus will say, well, now you've learned a lesson. And I just say, but it would be great if you could delete it. But, you know.
I like teaching lessons.
Yes, he does. And you know what? Honestly, we tell those stories, though, because everybody has unique stories that are embarrassing. And, you know, so we're all the exact same when it comes to having moments that we prefer to keep quiet. But in this day and age, there is no such thing as a secret.
That's fine.
All right. So great question. Now, these next videos, I actually haven't seen these. So I'm going to let Marcus and Henry take the lead. They said I'm going to hate them.
I don't think you're going to like it. I don't think so. We'll find out for sure. Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Is my background weird?
No, you look green.
Yeah,
is it green?
Well, it's for us. It's green because that's our worldview. But
because when I'm looking on the feed, it's turned into something very. I feel like I'm in Waking Life.
Did you happen to drop a bunch of acid before the show, or maybe eat a weed brownie? You are in L.A.
No. I'm technically very sober.
Okay. All right. No,
well, anyway, so these next couple of videos are about alternative lifestyles.
Yeah, it's from a man named Dude Man 2. Dude is spelled D-O-O-D. And I mean, alternative lifestyles, but it's also hobbies. You know, a lot of people, they choose to spend their times differently. Some people, collect stamps. Some people do animation.
Me, just like what I like to do, it's like, I read.
You read.
You know, I like to read. I read. I smoke weed. I watch some stuff. You know, I like to watch films.
Yeah.
But there are some people that like to build gigantic. Well, let's show them.
Yeah, I just want to see. Innocent hobbies are fine as long as no one's getting hurt. I hope that's the case here.
Stop motion animation can be a wonderful way to spend your time. Let's see how Dude Man 2 spends his.
Okay. Is that a dog? Is it the head of a dog?
That's a dog woman, and Dude Man 2 likes to make love to it.
He does. Well, I think it's just kind of like a bizarre diner.
Nothing.
Stay up there.
Hours of this.
Hours upon hours upon hours. Let's see another video of Honey just living life.
I'm jealous of the vintage furniture and the overall look.
Oh,
this is
cool. She surfs the internet.
This is a hotel room.
Yes.
Right?
This does look like
This man shoved his girlfriend into a
Can I buy you
suitcase.
sexy high heels?
No, honey.
Now what on earth? Ugh. So the dog woman can use a laptop then?
Nope.
No.
Can I buy this red dress?
No, honey.
Why can't she wear what she wants?
It's kind of see-through.
No, go watch YouTube or something.
What?
Okay, dude, man.
What? I don't think it's very nice to her.
He's not happy with his fake cloth girlfriend.
So Dude Man 2 is married to a dog cloth woman?
Holy shit, I'm on YouTube. Right on.
Oh, but now she's happy because he
Wow,
made her a star.
This is really cool.
God,
Did you do this, dude, man?
Yes, honey.
Thanks, dude, man. This is really awesome.
Oh, I get it. This is Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' relationship. This all makes sense to me now.
Even though he didn't let me buy some new clothes today. But he did make these cool videos on YouTube. See you later. Bye.
Help. Stop it.
I want to...
Born on the bayou.
Born on the bayou?
I don't think that CCR would have made that song if they would have known that it would be playing at the end of this video.
I don't think, I think they would have probably gouged out their fucking eyeballs before letting that song be used for free. And also, John Fogerty is known for not being the nicest man on the face of the planet. Unless he's also fucking a gigantic rat dog doll.
Yeah, do we know that Dude Man 2 isn't Fogerty?
Well, we have footage of Dude Man 2 interviewing Honey, or he actually changed her name from Honey to Monique for this one.
Good.
Let's see it.
I mean, how many does he... Oh, it's different.
Hi, Monique. How you doing today?
Hi, dude, man. I have a nasty cold today.
You got a cold today? Oh, okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Dude, man.
You know what? Let's end the show. I think if we end the show, that sounds good. Holy hell. I would like to see Charlie Rose interview her. I think he could get some hard answers.
Yeah, but you know what it is that there's something in that world where he's trying to like normalize it. Yeah. Right? Like he's trying to be like, oh yeah, we hang out and we have a goofy good time. Except it's not a real woman.
Well, it's not a real woman, but it is a real woman doing that voice.
Yes.
And it is his, I think, wife or girlfriend, one of the two. Travis, could we actually skip to the video called New Furry on the Block?
Oh, that's kind of fun, kind of like
Yeah,
J-Lo.
yeah, cool, good, yeah.
All right, guys. Meet Lola Bunny.
Leave that kid alone.
Oh, get the child out
Meet
of there.
Lola.
I don't...
We got the head out of a Salvation Army. We took the bunny head and stuffed the bunny head and made the rest of the outfit.
Oh God, get away from them.
Cool, man.
It's covered and crusted over jism.
Oh,
you know it is.
I don't...
So right God, get away from that family. It's not a mascot.
Yeah,
it's not the
Lola
cows
Bunny,
from
man.
Chick-fil-A.
We made it out of scrap junk.
Wow.
Oh.
Definitely born on the bayou.
Okay, that's good. This isn't making me sad.
All right.
That's fun.
Well, let's see the other guy. You know, she's in the fursuit. Let's see him in the fursuit. This one's called Fursuit Having Some Fun. Lol.
Is it funny? Is it laugh out loud funny?
It is laugh out loud. It is laugh out loud. Look, you see, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's consenting adults, but they are in public now, which I do think changes.
They can
my
do it in
opinion
their
a
house
little.
as much as
Yeah.
they want to.
Yeah, you can tell it's different time of day because now there's a fucked up Honda Civic parked in front of the trailer.
Nicest car on the block, from what it looks like.
Stop it.
So now, do we know? Are they playing Trump's inauguration or not? Well, that's illegal. That's real nudity, and I don't think that that's appropriate.
Oh God!
Okay.
Just stop it.
All right.
Get the kids away.
You know, if this is just.
He's just covered in Schlitz and old mayonnaise from eating in his car, dressed in the fucking costume.
That's what happens when whites go unchecked.
I'm just happy that those guys are allowed to vote, and their vote was expressed, and thankfully, Trump is going to do right for them.
That
and
video
I actually think
full of convicted felons.
Yeah.
None of those people can vote.
Oh, I might have to rethink my thoughts on the prison industrial complex and felons not being able to vote. No, that's good. I'm sure they just wrote in their favorite candidate, like the person who dresses like a hairy, bat or something. Down
Woody
the street.
Woodpecker because he's got a sweet ass pussy.
Yeah, wild. Isn't
That's great?
Isn't that crazy what people are up to? All right, Travis, do we got a call?
Yes.
All right, let's take a phone call. I need a palate cleanser. I really, that was disturbing, guys. I didn't love it.
I know. I knew you wouldn't.
Don't love it, but that's fine. All right, you're on the line here with the last stream on the left. It's only the classiest content on the internet.
Hi, I wanted to first say happy birthday to Marcus. We have the same birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a week from it's 6 days from now.
Isn't that fun?
34 years young.
34 years, fine.
Yeah. And then I have one question for all three of you.
Okay.
If you had to choose between... Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you still there, birthday girl? Happy birthday.
You're on
I'm
the air.
here.
Okay.
I'm here. Okay. So, happy birthday was part one. Part two is a question for all three of you.
Okay.
If you had to choose between cheese and oral sex for the rest of your life, so you can either eat cheese or get a BJ, but not the other. Pick one, stick with it.
Which is a Facebook quiz?
Which one would it be?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Thank you so much for calling, and thank you for the birthday shout-outs to Mr. Marcus
and
Sparks.
Happy birthday to you as well.
Indeed. Okay.
Fucking oral sex. Fuck cheese.
I don't know, dude. I don't think you're real. I don't know if you're thinking this through.
We're old, man.
am.
I would have said oral sex if I was 18 to 30. I'm 35 years old. I would take cheese in a heartbeat. I'm actually gonna be a little upset with myself for how quickly I made this decision. I immediately just had a cheese flash in front of my eyes, and I said cheese.
No, oral sex is because we're over 30, I get really tired more often than not. And I'd rather just...
Yeah, but if you can't eat cheese, you can't consume the vast majority of foods that you enjoy to eat on a regular basis. How many times can you get oral sex?
I'm going to tell you a little trick. I'd still eat cheese.
Well, then you're not playing the game, Henry.
I'm not making either choice.
Well, then you're
I
not
won't
playing
make the choice.
Marcus?
Cheese. Yeah.
Cheese.
I'm not going to go the rest of my life without eating pizza. I get what, like one blowjob a week? I get 10 pieces of pizza a week.
Well, I don't ever want to hear about how much pizza you eat again. That is disgusting and disturbing. Thank you for the great question. Really put us all in a pickle. All right, so let's do, these next videos.
God damn it. I just feel like we're in like a Cosmo thing where they're like, if you put ice on her clit, she loves it. And that's never true.
No.
You never can take a piece of ice and shove it up like a woman's vagina. The hot, cold thing doesn't work. You can't go like on the vagina and then go like sticking at it with a piece of ice.
That was one of the first magazine pornographies I ever saw in my life. I think it was a Penthouse thing. Everything was ice. And now as I get older, they deserve millions of dollars for pulling off that photo shoot. I mean, they must have been freezing.
Freezing.
Awful. All right, so Henry, you're the alien expert. We're talking about my people here.
Yeah. So as we know, if you are an informed person, if you're a person that reads a newspaper, that takes care of your own education, you know for a fact that there are 13 alien races.
Takes care of your own education?
You have to. You are in charge of your own education. That's how it goes. All right.
Does that mean just maintaining a circle of violent ignorance?
No. You read You read a la carte, whatever it is you choose to know about, and then you become an expert in that small little niche world. Like, let's say it's whose tits are best on an anime. You are now an expert on it because you're in charge of your own education. You did it. You did the research. You did the legwork.
Well, you're the only one who would care about it, and no one's going to dispute you, so then you can be the smartest person in the room because no one cares about the topic.
There are a lot of guys who care who has the biggest tits in anime, trust me.
People are way into it. Jake Young, for example.
Jake
who
Young,
runs Wizard and the Bruiser.
Wizard of the Bruiser on Cave Comedy Radio.
I'm not going to say he doesn't not have one of those like Japanese girl pillows.
We're not going to defame the man.
Is that slander?
Does anybody on the chat have anything to say about who has the biggest tits in anime?
Oh my goodness!
I knew a girl who used a dildo ice mold. Camstar Runner says, I knew a girl who used a dildo ice mold. She was freaky.
Oh, she must have been freezing.
A childo. Dot Butt said that. Very funny.
Dot Butts called it a childo?
A childo. It is very funny.
Joke of the night, Dot Butts.
Very funny. But as you know, so if you want to talk about the 13 various things that are of utmost importance and also are very real and are at the very tip of the spear of what's going on in this country right now, is that there are 13 various alien races that the U.S. works with, possibly at Dulce Base or various other installations in the country, and one is the tall whites. Right now, as you know, in a UFO abduction scenario, tall whites are normally viewed as like the leader of the grays. Grays are kind of like biomechanical little robot thingies. They'll like walk around, and it's like they kind of move in unison because they're all connected to a gigantic fucking weird like kind of network system that the tall whites work at. And what we have found is some actual real footage of tall whites in the wild that we're about to bust open your fucking paradigm by showing you right now.
So the tall whites are like the people who push down the 6 ketchup dispensers at the McDonald's, and the ketchup dispensers are the grays.
Yes.
And then we're all getting lacquered.
We're the hot dogs getting covered in fucking ketchup.
McDonald's doesn't sell hot dogs. That's why they did so well. They got the rights to the 6 ketchup squeeze. That's the only reason McDonald's exists.
You've been talking about the 6 ketchup squeeze thing for a while now.
There's a great documentary on Netflix all about McDonald's. Anyway.
All right, let's see proof of the tall ones.
I'm here in Fort Davis, Texas. And ever since I've been here, this guy shows up anyway while I'm here. And I've been here for a long time now, and he's just hanging out across the street. Directly across the street from me. And he has very strange proportions. He's about 7 feet tall.
Just the man.
7.5 feet tall. And he
It's
has
literally
very
just the man.
Way about him.
You're just filming a tall dude. And that looks like Scott Van Pelt. There are some people who know sports on the chat. They love that joke. It looks like
Everybody
Scott Van Pelt.
does. Everybody loves
Or what
Scott
about
Van
George Mirazon?
George Mirazon actually looks like an alien. That guy, when he talks about strange proportions, that man was actually perfectly proportional. He was a handsome dude.
Wait a second. Does George Mirazon, is that the one that Billy Crystal bought in My Giant?
Yes, George Mirazon was basically an indentured servant to Billy Crystal.
He was a slave.
Yeah.
Lurch was a slave.
No, Lurch was a butler.
Yeah, and Lurch actually had a fine life, and he didn't like being called Lurch. He would say, okay, we got it, But anyway.
How do you know Lurch didn't like being called Lurch?
Because every time people would call him Lurch, he got upset. He hated it.
How do you know when he was upset or not?
Because he would say,
That's all he ever said.
Yeah, because he was always upset because everyone called him Lurch. His real name was like Brian Theodore Williamson. And he would have preferred some
Call me
respect.
Brian! You will call me Brian!
Well, and that's not how he would have acted. Lurch needs a whole spin-off series where he sips tea and reads the most
Don't you even fucking say the
theory.
words. Don't even say the words, because we're literally connected to some form of development team here. They've just heard the word of young hipster Lurch, and now we're going to get that on the fucking CW.
Yeah, and I'm the damn star. Okay.
Let's see more evidence of the tall whites here on planet Earth.
Tall white?
Okay, I'm
It's
sure most
tall
of
white.
you know the story behind these elongated skulls that have been found throughout the world.
Yes.
Like King Akhenaten in Egypt.
Egyptians.
And the recently discovered elongated
Egyptians were the
skull
first
that was
Italians.
found in France. And of course the numerous skulls that were found in Paracas, Peru.
Coneheads.
Of course, one of the main theories behind these elongated skulls is they were trying to emulate the gods who came down to visit them. So for sake of argument, let's just say that's true. If it is true, how are we going to explain this photo right here? I
Look at
received
this man.
photo from a source of mine,
Look at what
and
they're
this
doing
source said that this person is highly intelligent with great skills in mathematics.
He's not even allowed to hold the mouse.
He gave me no location of where he works.
He
And
is
you
a
can't
man
help but
with a
think of,
mental deficiency. Who has a
the
tumor
tall
growing
whites
in
that
the back
people
of
always
his head.
talk about. I don't think it's a tall white, but it's an interesting photo.
It's Dan
So just
Aykroyd.
out of curiosity, I went to the website called Tin Eye, and I uploaded this photo to see if maybe they could help me with it. And the search came back that they checked 7.5 billion images, and the result was 0 on this photo.
Wow.
I have no idea where this photo was taken.
No idea.
I don't even know who the person is that who sent it to me.
He looks like one of those
But,
Czech
it's a
basketball
mystery.
players.
Leave your comments below. Take care.
Thank you.
Oh, and that's Big Dog Studios.
I don't know why they do that. I don't know even know why they make a production company. I don't really understand why they think if they think that makes them more legit, or it's just not good. Doesn't help. I don't believe you more.
See, Studios was in all caps.
That
Big
is
Dog
legit.
Studios!
Oh, that's it. The man who yells loudest has the most information. That's what I've always found.
Oh, yeah. You should have seen the first meetings between Trimark and New Line and Paramount. Paramount.
No! We need a television show where Dolphin helps people out in everyday situations and everyday problems. Let's go, fucking Flipper!
20th Century Fox, you got it. You yelled the loudest. And then New Line was so quiet, and the irony is they got all the Leprechaun series.
Yeah.
Speaking of New Line, holy shit, we forgot. It's Friday the 13th.
Oh my God! We got to play some best. I honestly, Jason Voorhees is my spirit animal. I love Jason. He is my personal favorite.
Yeah, because he was a big, slow man that was not understood by the other children because of how big he was from so young, and he used to touch and grab at them, and then they drowned
You are
him.
not understanding Jason Voorhees, a man who loved his mother, a man who just wanted to be one of the kids, a man who just wanted to go swim with the boys, and then they murdered him.
And so you know what he did to fucking get back at them for murdering him?
He became a star of a television series and a movie franchise.
Let's see.
Yeah!
Oh!
That's a good one, man. This is from the video 13 the top kills from Friday the 13th.
Yeah, let's watch another one, Travis.
I want to watch another one.
This is number 2. Let's see it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, they're fucking.
There was great behind-the-scenes footage of this. The actor, now I don't believe it wasn't Hodder. It was, I forget the actor in this one that played Jason. I don't believe it was Kane Hodder. I don't think he had come around yet. But he actually
this is
did
awesome. I
7
forgot about
times,
this.
and they cut it.
Yes! Don't ever go camping with Ben Kissel because he does this.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just trying to wake you up.
So talented.
So talented.
I wish there was a World's Strongest Man competition.
Killing a
Just, like,
person
pick up
inside of a
huge
sleeping
sack and
bag?
just slam it against a tree until it broke or something. Very exciting. All right, do you want to do a call? All right, let's do one. Travis, you got somebody on the line.
Hello.
Hello, hey.
Здравствуйте, ребята.
What
Я
is that?
слышала, что вы сказали о России.
It's a Russian. Hello,
Ну
Russian.
да, это
Are you by
по-русски.
any chance a Russian prostitute that met Donald Trump?
Да, ну да, конечно.
Isn't that
she
wild?
says yes.
And so can you validate the claims that Donald Trump had a PP party, like Berlusconi would do with Bunga Bunga, in the Kremlin?
Я не была там, я не могу сказать.
Speak English.
No, what does it mean, Travis? Travis speaks Russian.
Yes, PP.
It says yes, PP?
Yes, PP. Yes, PP.
Wow.
We're getting this in on the newsline. We have an exclusive source from Russia that is admitting to urinating upon President-elect Donald Trump. Tell me, how was the experience, and are you okay now?
Я не была там. Я не хочу сказать, что я был там.
She's in danger.
I never thought Russian was a beautiful language until right now. That actually sounds really nice.
Actually, Russian is very nice. It's melodic. It's very sad.
I don't see that. Well, that's wonderful. Well, what's your name?
Меня зовут Нина.
Nina! All right, Nina, the Russian prostitute that urinated in front of now President Trump. Well, you'll have to come on the show and tell us more about your experience in the future.
Ну ладно, я буду.
Absolutely. Last stream on the left exclusive, everyone. Wow, they said we don't get anybody good to call.
Yeah, they say that our calls are dog shit and it brings us, makes the show slower. And I disagree.
That's right. All right, Travis. Anybody else on the line?
До свидания, Nina.
All right, absolutely wonderful. Thanks for calling in. Let's move on here. Now, we don't have all the time in the world, so Marcus, do you want to decide what final story you want to go with? Or do we have time for two more?
Actually, this last one is pretty cool. This is something that Henry found over on Coast to Coast AM. Somebody found some super cool nanny cam footage of a paranormal haunting.
Yes.
Travis, let's check this out. There are actually 3 different examples of paranormal activity here.
Ooh. I hope you're ready to be terrified, you fuckers.
I am.
You fucking idiots.
All right, let's see it. Watch the doll.
Watch the doll, you fucking pay attention to the doll.
Ooh.
Watch the doll.
I'm not seeing anything yet.
The hair is coming up.
Watch the doll.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
Ooh. I think it's really the violence that the daughter is showing towards that doll. I think it means it's kind of an abusive house.
I think it's actually scarier because she'll go on to kill another woman. She'll end up in female prison scissoring to save her life.
Oh,
this week
my goodness.
on
That was a
Women's
great-
Prisons television show.
I love that Showtime show, Scissoring to Save Her Life.
Slip, 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 slip.
Let's see another example.
Watch the papers.
Oh, is that what? Oh!
Oh!
Whoa!
Wow. That's a ghost.
I love it. She's like, I'm out of here.
All right, but then
fun.
there's another like 30 seconds or so of footage, and then it shows this.
Maybe the ghost does her homework and she gets an A+, and then she's
Yeah, because it's Thomas Jefferson, like in that movie How High. Whoa. Haha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is just like every drunk roommate I ever had, a.k.a. everyone who was roommates with me. Oh my god, now the ghost is really...
Realest
Just shaking it
video
up.
I've ever seen. And I
Yeah.
watch the news every day. Fake news.
Fake news. All right, well, is that the show?
I don't know. I think so. Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We could do one more call if we want to. You want to do one more call? Henry, you want to do one more call? Okay, that's a triple clap and an open. That's a triple clap and an open to the sky palm. Okay, let's do another call.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for calling. You're the final caller. What's your name? Perfect. Hello, you're the final caller. What's your name?
Lindsay?
Hello, Lindsay. Do you have a question? You sound like you're doing well.
Oh, yeah, I sound great, right? Yeah, I do have a question for you guys. Since it is the final call. Fuck, marry, kill. Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Charles Manson.
All right, we got a final fuck, marry, kill. Thank you so much for calling in. Well, you got to marry. Oh, Jesus. You guys can answer this question first.
You marry Manson.
That's what I was thinking too, but
you fuck
Yeah,
Dahmer
you marry
because-
Manson because he'll take care of you. You fuck Jeffrey Dahmer to flip his script, allow him to enjoy be gay for half a second, and you kill Ted Bundy because there was no fixing him.
Yeah.
You marry Bundy, you can't you kill Dahmer, because if you fuck him, he'll kill you, and then, Manson's the other one.
Yeah.
I just was glad. I thought they were going to say fuck, marry, kill to us about us.
Well, you can't ask the questions, Henry. All right, that's this week's live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for listening to the show. We got, by next week, we'll be on part 2 of Jack the Ripper, which will be extremely exciting. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody.
Happy Friday the 13th. Don't kill your family. Unless they've been naughty. Then kill mommy and daddy.
Don't do it. Don't
kill
do it. Hail
mommy
yourselves.
and daddy.
Cannot say that, Henry.
I didn't ask them to.